Yo, what's up guys? This is Retronic Ice Cat. You're on Mr. Ice Cat's channel. Rate, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Right now, so this video is going to be about basically the rumors about Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande feuding, and Victoria Justice letting word out that these two are not feuding. So basically, right now, I'm going to address the situation. What Victoria Justice said in an interview that she did, I think it was a couple of days ago or something, or it could be yesterday, I'm not too sure, but she was just clearing the air basically and saying that technically there's no feud between Ariana and Victoria Justice. Maybe there was at the beginning, like just after the show ended, and there was a lot of accusations pointing at Victoria Justice, saying that how she was responsible for the show Victoria's ending and everything, and hating on Ariana Grande when Ariana Grande said something on 17 magazine about some next person on her Broadway or something like that, and automatically her fans thought that Ariana was talking about Victoria Justice. So that's when all the hate started to spew out towards Victoria Justice, and she was wrongfully accused of hating on Ariana Grande. When in the interview that she did on a radio station show, she said basically she has no hard feelings towards Ariana. She has no problems with her. She wishes her the best in her career, and technically she wishes all of her Victoria's castmates a successful career because technically Victoria Justice is not the type of person that would bully someone, you know what I mean? She's that type of person. She's that cool girl, you know what I mean, that just likes to do what she has to do and keep positive. I don't see Victoria Justice as the bullying type. So a lot of twists of words can happen, in, especially when you're part of the industry as well. A lot of one's word could be twisted and could be taken out of proportion and out of context. You know, it's just crazy. It really is. It just goes to show you that the industry is really, really messed up. And when you say certain things, people just like to make a big deal out of it and turn it into a negative thing, when really and truly it might not even be something negative. It could be something, I don't know how to describe it, but it could just be something normal. It doesn't have to be automatically hate towards another person. Even though it's really none of our business, but all we can do is just speculate on things. But it's unfair to blame the next person for something that they have no control over, because Victoria Justice never had any control over Victoria. She was just doing what she was told to do. That's all. She wasn't responsible for the show ending. She didn't come up with the Victoria's tour. It just happened for a reason. Maybe they reached their limited amount of shows, because Nickelodeon is known for having about, what, 80 to 100 episodes max. So they may have reached their limitation, because they have been around from 2010 to 2013, so 3 years on the scene. So imagine all those episodes. They must have had about 3 or 4 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. So Victoria Justice, she's just an actress. She was just the star of the show. She was just being told what to do. She was just doing her job like any other person would do in their day-to-day job, in whatever job that they do. They're just doing what they're told. You know what I'm saying? It's highly likely that it was the directors and the producers' idea to cancel the show, because they've reached their limitation of episodes that they've done. Automatically now, technically, I'm not going to say that these two have never had beef or problems with each other, because they probably have. And I've stated this last year in my Ariana Grande rant video that those two had beef on Twitter shortly after Victorious ended. Ariana Grande being the co-star of the show, dissing Victoria Justice on Twitter, and Victoria Justice then fired back, but she didn't mention Ariana Grande's name on Twitter. She just fired back, blah 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 blah. They kind of exchanged words for a little bit, but then it died down, and you know, they started to delete their war of words tweet and acted like nothing's happened. So they did have a little bit of a feud, but it wasn't really that big. But then again, how do you know Ariana Grande won the problem? You know what I'm saying? Because Ariana Grande was gaining a hell of a lot of publicity, hell of a lot of fans, even when she was on Victorious. She was more over than the major star herself. So obviously that's going to cause a bit of tension between the two stars. So there may have been some slight jealousy, you know, between their work times with each other. So there's a slight possibility of that, no doubt about it. But I still keep my word about what I said about Ariana Grande being fake and everything, because I believe she is fake. And I don't have to know the girl. You know, her actions speak louder than words. She doesn't even have to say it. You know what I mean? It's always the ones who look innocent are the devils in disguise. Remember that time when we heard her wishing death on her fans in the elevator to her people, her team members? It's highly possible. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion of what I think of Ariana Grande, of what I've observed of her. I know I don't know her past the TV, so don't think that I act like I know the girl, because I don't. I don't really care to know the girl, because I'm not a fan of her, and I don't like her as a person. I don't like her music or what she stands for, or what she represents, because to me that girl is just a devil in disguise. I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm just trying to keep this video fresh and clean for a change. But yeah, back to Victoria Justice. Victoria Justice has her own series on MTV called Eye Candy. So she's been hella busy with her acting career, and that she started getting back into that again. I think she's giving music a break or something, because I know she did a few tours here and there in 2013 and some in early 2014. So Victoria Justice is doing her own thing, you know. Besides all of that, her and Ariana Grande don't really have beef with each other anymore. They may have had beef in the past, but they don't have beef with each other anymore. Well, at least Victoria Justice doesn't really have any hard feelings towards Ariana Grande. And again, when Ariana Grande said what she said in an article on 17 magazine, she basically apologized to Victoria Justice and said that, you know, she apologized for the confusion and everything, and her fans hating on Victoria Justice for no apparent reason. And she was directing that, what's it called? Whoever it is that she was working for. No, working with, I'm sorry, on Broadway. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And to be honest with you, I don't really care. We will never know. Because Ariana Grande could just be saying that to cover her tracks, to confuse Victoria Justice and make her think that she wasn't talking about her, when really and truly she could be talking about her. Because why would so many fans be bashing Victoria Justice for something that they don't know about? Why would so many people be pointing the finger at Victoria Justice for having her own show cancelled? That don't make sense. That don't fucking make sense. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Nothing lasts forever, and eventually everyone's going to go their own separate ways, and inevitably also there's going to be tension between your former castmates and shit. So I'm going to just end this video by saying, Victoria Justice, keep doing your thing. Don't watch the haters, because they're just a bunch of idiots that don't know anything. They're just a bunch of sheep. They believe anything that their so-called idol tells them, you know what I'm saying? So forget about them. You're doing you. You're making a name for yourself. You're doing your thing. Keep riding. Don't stop. Don't let the haters get to you. They don't know you personally. And yeah, just stay positive and keep your head held high. And think about the ones that are really down with you. As for Ariana Grande, ain't got nothing to say about her. She's just fake, plastic, and I want to be trying to be angelic singer. And I can tell you right now, Ariana Grande's career ain't gonna last. She's at top now. Give it another 2 years, and her career will start to sink like the Titanic. Best believe that. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at RetronicIceCat. Subscribe to my other channel, Real News Talk, where I cover real news and world news. So, until next time, I've got nothing else to say. Stay blessed. Peace.